Hello guys, welcome to the class of Communication Systems and Technology. I am Izhar Hussain. So in today's lecture, basically we are going to start channel, and in channel we have distortion and then signal attenuation and then noise. So yes, so we have components of communication model in which message source, input transistor, and transmitters. Today we discuss about channel and then distortion and noise. So channel is the medium by which the modulated signal is transmitted to the receiver. Wire, coaxial cable, radio link, and optical fiber, and a waveguide are the examples of channel. Unfortunately, there are noises in the channel which also adds up and modifies transmitted signal. First of all, signal attenuation. Because when we transfer our signal from one place to another place or from one point to another point, so then there is basically loss of energy in the signal. So attenuation is loss of energy. A signal strength falls off with distance. Let's suppose this one is our signal, means original signal, which we want to transmit. After that transmission medium, when this signal passes from the transmission medium, then there is loss of energy, means there is decrease in amplitude. So the loss of energy is known as attenuation, or in simple words, signal attenuation. Attenuation depends on medium, which type of medium you have chosen. So relative signal strength, how can we measure the relative signal strength? That is measured in decibels. So dB is equal to basically 10 log of 10 P2 over P1. P2 means 0.2 or power at 0.2. And simple words, P1 and P2 are signal powers at 0.1 and 0.2 respectively. Let's suppose this one is 0.1 over here. This one is 0.1 and this one is 0.2. So this one is 0.1 and this one is 0.2. So when signal starts from here, so the power at 0.1 is known as P1 in this formula, and the power of the signal at P2 means the second point or the destination, that is basically P2. So positive dB, if the answer is positive of the given formula, then signal is amplified, means gains strength. But if there is negative dB, it means the signal is attenuated. There is loss strength. Okay. The main example for the relative signal strength is, let's suppose sometimes the decibel is used to measure signal power in milliwatts. In this case, it is referred to as dBm, means decibel milli. And it's calculated as dBm is equal to 10 log base 10. This is basically base 10. PM. PM means power in milli, where PM is the power in milliwatts. Calculate the power of signal with dBm is equal to minus 30. dBm is given, that is minus 30. Now we want to calculate this power. In this formula, dBm is given, that is minus 30. If there is minus 30 dBm, it means that there is loss. So we can calculate the power in the signal is dBm is equal to 10 log of 10 PM is equal to, because the value of dBm is minus 30. So if we solve this one, log 10 PM is equal to minus 3. PM is equal to 10 to the power minus 3, and the answer is in milliwatts. The second example of relative strength is the loss in a cable is usually defined in decibels per kilometer. If we want to calculate the power in any wire, and that wire means medium, so that's calculated in dBm per kilometer, means how many dB decibels per kilometer. If the signal at the beginning of a cable with minus 0.3 dB per kilometer has a power of 2 milliwatts. Okay, in the first kilometer there is basically power of 2 milliwatts. Now question is that what is the power of the signal at 5 kilometer? Okay, so we can calculate as the loss in the cable in decibels is 5 into minus 0.3, because in 1 kilometer there is minus 0.3 dB loss. It's given in problem. We multiplied with 5 because we want to calculate the signal power after 5 kilometers. So that is equal to minus 1.5 dB. We can calculate the power as now with the formula dB is equal to 10 log of 10 P2 over P1 is equal to minus 1.5. When 5 kilometers we calculate dB, that is equal to minus 1.5. So P2 over P1, okay. So here's P2 over P1. If we shift this 10 here's in multiplication, so if we transfer on this side, means right side, then 1.5 divided by 10 is equivalent to 0.15. So if we shift this log base 10 on the other side, that's convert into exponential form, that is basically 10 power minus 0.15. So the formula is as P2 or P1 is equal to 10 power minus 0.15. That is, if we solve this one, is equal to 0.71. Okay, now P1 is given, that is basically 2 milliwatts. So we want P2, means at second point. Okay, so P2 is equal, P1 here is in division, so P2 is equal to 0.71 and P1 is multiplied with 0.71. So this one is. So the value of P1 is 2. So if we multiply 0.7 with 2, so the answer is 1.4 milliwatts. So the power after 5 kilometer. Okay. So P2 means at the second point. So first point is at first kilometer. So after 5 kilometers, the power is 1.4 milliwatt. So in this style, we can calculate the relative signal strength in the medium. Okay. So that's all about signal attenuation. Now we move towards signal distortion. Okay, guys, if you have any question regarding to signal attenuation or relative signal strength, so you are more than welcome. You can ask question by using email or via mobile phone using WhatsApp or Messenger. So thank you, guys. Inshallah, we will meet in the next session that is about signal distortion and then signal noise. Thank you, guys. Allah Hafiz.